In 2019, the U.S. Surgeon General called loneliness a public health crisis.
Loneliness and social isolation are widespread problems in the U.S. The Surgeon General says it has reached epidemic proportions.
You struggle with loneliness when you're socially disconnected. It increases your risk of depression and anxiety and suicide, but it also increases your risk of physical illness as well.
So you're saying loneliness is comparable to smoking in terms of the detriment to your health?
Yeah, in terms of the risk that it poses for premature death, yes.
Not just a feeling, a condition, a threat, on par with smoking 15 cigarettes a day, worse than obesity, tied to higher risks of heart disease, dementia, stroke, depression, and early death. By 2023, 58% of Americans said they felt lonely often or always. Among teens, that number climbs above 70%.
I feel like a lot of the time, there'll be all kinds of connections everywhere online, but it means people aren't connected in real life. Like there's times where I've been out and everybody else has been on their phone. So it's felt like everybody's there and I'm surrounded by people, but I'm not actually having any social interaction, and therefore it's felt quite lonely.
Technology revolutionized our ability to communicate, but made it way harder to actually connect. We tell ourselves we're lonely because we're alone, but often we're lonely because we've lost the stuff that makes closeness possible. A study in Science Direct found that while online interactions can mimic intimacy, they often lack the nonverbal nuance that builds trust. The eye contact, the tone, the moment when someone doesn't flinch when you fall apart.
There's only so much you can get from the bandwidth of a screen. You know, there's so much more that exists in the real world.
A study examining in-person, video chat, audio chat, and instant messaging with close peer pairs showed significantly higher feelings of connectedness and nonverbal affiliation cues during in-person conversations compared to digital methods.
People hug each other, they kiss each other. Physical contact is important, proximity is important.
In contrast, digital interactions lack physical presence and may not trigger similar hormonal responses.
When we're talking in person, you can interpret a lot through like body language and stuff like that, whereas when you're texting, you can't use that.
As trauma researcher Bessel van der Kolk writes, the body keeps the score, and part of healing is learning to stay, to not run from discomfort, but through it. Because the relationships that really matter, the ones that change us, will stretch us first.